Well, we made it here to Mandan. Nothing real exciting today. Got a late checkout and laid around the hotel room as long as we could. Left, went to the hardware store, got a few miscellaneous items. Nothing exciting or cool like I thought we would buy. And had some lunch at a nice cafe in downtown Bismarck. And then got here to the racetrack. So parked in the infield here, drew a 25, I think he said. So should have a better starting spot tonight here for the final night of the tour, and see if we can't win one of these heat races and make the draw. So nice, like I don't know, 83 degrees, nice breeze out of the west. But yeah, beautiful night for racing. All right, just getting ready to go here, starting stock car heats. Going to roll out in the third heat, so second row inside of that third heat. Top 12 in passing points. The 4 heat race winners are guaranteed a spot, so really you're looking for the top 8 passing points. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Made some adjustments on the car. It is slick already for the heat race, and only going to get slicker. So yeah, it'll be kind of fun. Change of pace here from some of the hammer down, cowboy up stuff that we get on a weekly basis. So we'll see.
Jeremy Swanson, 68. We're ready to go. Very deliberate pace on this one. We're ready for a drag race where they drop that Fetzer electric green flag out of turns number 3 and 4. Green is out. Here we go.
Jeremy Swanson around the outside and a good drive into turns 1 and 2 for the 68 machine. And look at Dan McIntoon right on the huggy pole off the bottom of turn number 2. Has Braun in the middle, and he's trying to drag Zilmer along for the party on the inside. McIntoon taking the short way around Corey, and Dan McIntoon's going to lead lap number 1.
Yeah, McIntoon, great first lap. Great opening lap for the 92 machine as he goes into 1 and 2. And that bottom side working pretty good in that area there is Swanson. Going to have a battle on his hands. Let's look at this. We're 3 wide on behind second place. Zilmer down low, Braun in the middle, Labatt up high, and Roberts trying to make it 4 deep. As they come out of turn number 4, they got plenty of room. Why not?
Yeah, they could have been 2 or 3 more rows wide if they wanted to be. The old Mandan speed plant. You can race her from top to bottom. McIntoon, the leader, the 57 of Brendan Labatt, third across the line, now up into the top 2. He and Roberts starting to roll the outside right now. McIntoon, your leader. Labatt will be second as we go to turn number 1.
There's a top and a bottom and a middle around here on the Dakota Speedway. Here's Labatt, moves up into second spot. Kevin Roberts from outside row number 3 up to position number 3 as we got a battle for the lead. Labatt goes high, trying to get around McIntoon to the 92. We're going to come around, a 6 to go this time by.
Brendan Labatt finished 8th. He was +8 on the night at Minot. And right now, Labatt smacking that horse in the backside here pretty strong. Kevin Roberts, he was on the outside line early as well, and he's trying to follow Labatt to the front. Dan McIntoon no longer having his way with this one. Here comes Labatt around the outside halfway through this one.
Labatt takes the lead there at the line that time. And that was only by about 0.126 seconds at the line. It's a good 3-car battle for the race lead here down the backside. McIntoon might have had the advantage there for just a moment, but they're going to go into turn number 3. And Labatt is good at the top lane out of turn number 4. He's going to get a run. He'll have it at the line this time by.
4 laps left in the Coors Light scoreboard, and Brendan Labatt, the 57 out of Weyburn, Saskatchewan. He started on the outside of the second row, and boy, he is hanging right to the outside. McIntoon does not want to give up the heat race win. They are still side by side at the time. Labatt, though, by a car length going to 1.
We got 3 more to go, and Labatt looking good up there in the top lane. But McIntoon fires back on the inside here in turns number 1 and 2, and down the backside they go. Labatt, we got big trouble over in turns number 1 and 2. And it looks like the yellow flag going to fly here. Our Cottingham Insurance caution flag flying here. We have Jeremy Swanson in the 68 and the 11B of Alex Braun around. Looks like there might have been more involved in that one.
Update from the tech area. In heat race number 1, you had Alex Kakowski finishing in the 4th spot. He has been disqualified from his heat race. So Kukowski not finishing in the 4th spot. Steering infraction is what the note is that we have up here.
He's been giving up a 4th place finish out there, and he started 5th, so he'd gained some points in passing. But unfortunately, that's going to put him at the back of one of the B mains here later on tonight. Okay, 3 laps to go. The Coors Light scoreboard, we are ready to go. About ready for that Fetzer electric green flag coming out. As soon as they come out of turns number 3 and 4, Brendan Labatt, your race leader. Dan McIntoon in 2nd, Kevin Roberts 3rd. And we are back to green.
Labatt will lead him down into turns 1 and 2. McIntoon in the 2nd spot. Roberts trying to wind up those ponies on the outside. He's got Zilmer to contend with on the back straightaway. And McIntoon, you just seen him migrate his way to the top of turn number 4, and he is right in the tire tracks of Labatt, your leader, with 2 to go.
Well, heading to turns number 1 and 2, Camper's kind of messing with us a little bit. No surprise there. All right, down the back straight away they go. And Labatt still has the advantage. McIntoon going to go right back down to the bottom here. Out of turns 3 and 4, McIntoon got a good run into the corner. He's got a good run coming up, but look at the run there by the 57 of Labatt. He leads. White flag is out, 1 to go.
1 lap remaining. Labatt was upstairs. He comes down to meet the 92 of Dan McIntoon out of turn number 2. Robertson, Zilmer 3rd and 4th, but it's all going to come down to this, race fans. Out of turn number 4, who will it be? At the line, McIntoon by a nose. Labatt will surge across the line. Labatt will win it. McIntoon 2nd. Roberts and Zilmer will be the rest of your top 4.
Well, the heat race went pretty well. I led some laps, as you probably saw. Contended for the lead multiple times. Had the lead at times. We put on a good show. Wound up finishing 2nd. Started 3rd, so we were +1 in passing points and finished 2nd. So that will put us starting 10th, 5th row outside tonight for the A main, ready to kick off here very shortly. I think there's 1 B main left behind me going on. We're about to start. And so yeah, we'll see. Track is slick, kind of fun. We'll see how it shakes out.
Row number 5 on the outside. From Hamburg, Minnesota in 92, Dan McIntoon.
Will be the champion. All right, Fetzer green flag coming out. Out of turns 3 and 4. Your stock car A main is green flag go!
Down into turns 1 and 2. Gregor with a good jump. Labatt to the outside. Trent Gregor going to be your leader. Sean Strand going to slide into that 3rd spot. And Gregor trying to take care of business early and put the pressure on Van Mill. The 71 is going to lead lap number 1.
It'll be Labatt in 2nd, then it's Sean Strand, Reed Keller, Chase Davidson, your top 5. Rob Van Mill has dropped back to 4th. As of now, that means Trent Gregor would be your champion. As they go down the back straightaway, though, Rob Van Mill's going to work. He'll go to the inside of the 5 of Madrid as we come around to complete lap number 2. It'll be 23 to go.
Gregor out in front, Labatt, Strand the top 3, Keller, Davidson, Madrid, Van Mill, then Williams, McIntoon, roughly your top 8 or so. As we head to the back straightaway, McIntoon thought for a minute to get to the inside of Williams, going to migrate his way a little further back up towards the top shelf. Dan McIntoon trying to crack the code here on Williams as we go to 1 and 2.
No real change here in your running order here as we look. Right about, just a little bit behind your race leader. Rob Van Mill needs to pass Madrid right now to keep the pressure applied. He's sitting in 7th, Madrid 6th. Van Mill has that spot. He'll move right across the nose, put him up into the top 6, Rob Van Mill.
Yeah, Rob Van Mill picking up some positions here tonight. Got one with Madrid, and he's going to shoot right through the middle that time. Got Davidson on the back straightaway. Van Mill taking it easy early in this one as Reed Keller up in smoke. Trent Greger, your leader, is off the power on the front straightaway. Oh no, Trent Greger out of the points, out of the A main. He will pull to the infield.
Yeah, a lot of fluid came out of that 71 machine that last time by. Reed Keller just trying to find a way on in and off of the racing surface so we can continue green flag racing as Brendan Labatt takes the race lead with Sean Strand running in second. Rob Van Mill up into the top 3 now. We got 19 to go as they go to turns 1 and 2. Strand to the inside of Labatt down the backside.
Yeah, here comes Sean Strand as he races here to turns 3 and 4. Keller, can he make it off the track? He's hardly moving in turn number 4. Almost to the opening. By golly, he made it off the speedway. Track is clear in turns 3 and 4. And Sean Strand, your new leader on the back straightaway.
Hometown boy doing good right now. 99X Sean Strand to the race lead. Brendan Labatt still fighting hard. Rob Van Mill closing in here as well as they were mixing it up. He knocked about half a second off of that gap there between the two of them here with 17 to go. But Strand's starting to walk away a little bit. About a car length and a half from Brendan Labatt in 57. We're going to come up by. This time by, it'll be 16 to go when they cross the stripe.
Top 5 look like this. It is Strand, Labatt the top 2, Van Mill 3rd, then Davidson and Zach Madrid 5th. Williams, McIntoon, Berg, Munoz, Kevin Roberts, rest of the top 10. We have settled in single file here amongst about your top 8 or so. Sean Strand trying to win the IMCA Stock Car A-Main here tonight on the final night of the tour in Mandan.
They haven't had that car for very long. Him and Mark Dahl have put that thing together. And man, does it look good right now as Brendan Labatt takes a look to the inside. Van Mill cut another half of that lead off there for a moment as Labatt throws a slider for the race lead. Crossover by Strand. Labatt back to the lead with 15 to go.
Strand struggled the last time out of turn number 2, and Labatt made him pay. Brendan Labatt looking for his first ever win on the tour. The 57-year leader may have almost dipped a toe off the back straightaway.
And we got trouble. That's Jeremy Ritchie in the backside, bringing out the Cunningham Insurance caution flag. Jeremy Ritchie was stopped on the inside of the back straightaway. Nowhere for him to go. We just got to
believe would be his first career Dakota Classic Mod Tour stock car A-Main. And he's leading a pack of hungry hounds with Van Mill hot on his heels coming to the outside.
Strand didn't get the restart he wanted. That allows the 40 of Rob Van Mill to challenge now for the race lead in turns number 1 and 2. They're going to come out of 2. And they have a 2-car breakaway going into turn 3. Labatt, your leader. Van Mill in second. Out of turns 3 and 4. Van Mill takes a look to the inside. We got one going around. It is Roberts at 88 in the back, and I don't think he's going to get it refired.
Yeah, Roberts sitting stranded in turn number 4. We'll keep an eye on turn number 4 right now. We come under yellow. So quickly back to Mark.
Originally, McIntoon was not scheduled to come on out here tonight and race. He was just going to hit a couple tour stops and then kind of make his way back closer to home. But he was doing well enough in the tour where he thought he might as well stay on here. And we're glad he did because he's putting on a pretty good show right now, making his way up into the 4th position. Fetzer Electric green flag ready to come out of the hand of Grant Osbig coming out of turns number 3 and 4. Labatt setting the pace. They'll hit a restart zone. And we're back to green.
Down into turns 1 and 2. Labatt the leader. Van Mill working the inside. Madrid there in 3rd, and Dan McIntoon continues his charge towards the front right now. As McIntoon taking a peek to the inside of Madrid, side by side nearly for the race lead. Corey, we are halfway through this one to 1 and 2.
Van Mill applying the pressure here in 40 as they go through turns number 1 and 2. Labatt not folded underneath that pressure though as they go into turn 3. Had about a car length and a half going into turn 3, but Van Mill again hard into the inside. Labatt fights him off. We knocked out another lap of the 11 to go.
11 laps remaining in this one. Brendan Labatt from the outside of row number 1, trying to hold off the Cheetah. Rob Van Mill started inside row number 4 as we got one spot in turn number 2. So Binstock sitting stranded in turn number 2. It is still Labatt, your leader, though we throw the Cunningham Insurance caution here on the front straightaway.
Kind of caught that out of the corner of my eye. Turns 3 and 4. Labatt picks up the pace. The rest of them do as well. We're back to green.
Labatt by a car length, hub to hub for second and third. Labatt was +8 positions in Minot to finish 8th. I can't recall if that was exactly the hard charge run Minot or not, but that was his best finish on the tour here thus far. And he's leading a fanned out 3 wide at times battle for second, third, and fourth. It is all Labatt, your leader, to the back straightaway.
Brendan Labatt had a rear view mirror in there right now. He would love what he's seeing right now with everybody mixing it up. And him starting to walk away. We're 3 wide. McIntoon to the inside as Madrid drops back. We're still side by side. McIntoon going to challenge for second with Rob Van Mill here with 9 to go.
McIntoon started 10th in this one. He continues to march his way towards the front. The driver out of Hamburg, Minnesota, dives down to the inside of your point leader coming into tonight. Van Mill watches McIntoon wrestle that second spot away as we head down the front straightaway.
We got big trouble in turns number 3 and 4. We got Zilmer, Binstock, Braun, and I think Heupel was involved there as well.
To finish this one on, the driver out of Weyburn, Saskatchewan, trying to bring it home and park it back on the front straightaway. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back under the green flag with 9 to go.
Into turns 1 and 2 they go again. Labatt going to lead him in there as Shelby Williams pushed up there. Good job by everybody to fan out and avoid McIntoon up into the second spot. Here's we look up front. And you have Madrid and now Sean Strand back up on the rebound. As we come around, knocked on another lap, it'll be 10 to go.
Dan McIntoon has clawed his way up into the top 2. He just rung up Rob Van Mill that time across the line, and McIntoon will zip the other way. That car will jump down the back straightaway. Dan McIntoon on the charge right now. Labatt's got company as we go to 1.
Dan McIntoon's got that car set on dig right now. You see that thing lifting the left front up in the air as he was through the corner that last time by. Down the backside, he's within a car length. Down into turn number 3, going to try to take that lead from Brendan Labatt here once again. We're coming down to 8 laps to go. McIntoon with a run to the inside. Does he have it? No, Labatt got it back.
Labatt able to hang on by the narrowest of margins as McIntoon continues to dog him to the inside. Van Mill climbs the ladder in third. Davidson back to the top 5. And Dan McIntoon started 10th in this one and trying to unseat Labatt from the top spot. We got 5 to go.
And Labatt, he's not going to have it easy going for his first win here on the tour. He's going to have to earn it. Dan McIntoon is riding tough in that second spot of the 92. Coming out of corner number 4, this time by McIntoon. Not as big of a run as last time. Labatt takes the race lead back with about 3 car lengths as we come in here. 9 laps to go that time by.
To the back straightaway we go. According to my records, I believe both of these drivers are looking for their first ever Tour A-Main win. And it's going to come down the way it looks to either Labatt or McIntoon. Van Mill 3rd, Strand 4th, Davidson 5th, and everybody chasing Brendan Labatt here as the laps are winding away.
Yeah, my live timing and scoring is correct. The scoreboard is still sitting there at 9 laps to go, so we are going to come down this time by. It'll be 2 to go. McIntoon on the charge here again. Going to look to the inside, down the front side, and we have 2 to go.
2 laps remaining in this one. Labatt trying to hang on for dear life. McIntoon, money out of turn number 2. The driver out of Hamburg, Minnesota. The 92 started 10th. He's trying to unseat Labatt. He will do so here to the white flag.
McIntoon has the lead here on the final lap. But that 57 of Labatt gets a big run through turns number 1 and 2. He takes the race lead back. Going for his first ever win on the tour is Labatt. They go into turn number 3. Out of 4, it's going to be a drag race. McIntoon low, Labatt up high. Labatt will get his first win. McIntoon in second, and Rob Van Mill is your champion.
Well, hopefully you guys liked that one. That was, we had a hot ride tonight, and feels good. Started 10th, got up to 3rd, then 2nd after a restart. Passed him on the white flag lap. Said he went into 1 and 2, and he went in a little bit deeper into 1, causing him to have to be up about a tire groove. Was the moisture that he needed to hit coming out of 2 to get the drive. And he said, I missed it in 2, and he goes, I knew it was over at that point, but still gave a valiant effort. Hell of a show. Obviously would have loved to get the W, as any racer obviously would, but 10th to 2nd, we'll take it. It was a good run on a super smooth and super slick track. Actually, there was more grip than we had planned for. We set it up for no grip, and he said it was surprised how hard the motor was pulling. So all in all, we will take it. Actually even changed a spring that we probably will never be able to run at home, but good to know it worked. And when it's super smooth like that, and obviously pretty slick. So either way, like I said, we'll take it. Gonna move on to Underwood, North Dakota tomorrow, which is about like 45 minutes, I think, north of here, which will set us up for about a 7-hour drive home on Saturday. 7.5 hours, something like that. So either way, thanks for following along. Appreciate it.